Jimmie Rodgers was born in Meridian, Mississippi on September 7, 1897. He was the youngest of 3 children. At age 3, his mother died. He grew up around the railroad, and that's why he loved railroad trains, and that is also why he worked on them for so long. The early years, 1927 to 1929. Jimmie Rodgers was discovered at the famous Bristol Sessions in 1927. Although his recordings didn't sell as many as the Carter family's did, that was soon to change. Soon, his record sales skyrocketed, and he was making millions a year. Here he is seen on the only motion picture known of him to exist, on the set of The Singing Brakeman. He was releasing a song a week, and he was still making millions of dollars a year. That is why he was the #1 star in America at this time. But soon his tuberculosis became worse. He began coughing, wheezing, and his lungs were failing. Here he is seen with Will Rogers, who he referred to as his distant cousin. Soon he couldn't record that much because of his health. Here he is seen in front of his mansion in Texas and in front of a 1930s Phaeton. Soon he couldn't record more than 12 songs a year because of his tuberculosis. This made him a choir debt. By 1932, he knew the end was near. He may have a year, he may have a month, the doctor told him. By the beginning of 1933, he made an effort to record a few more songs. He went up to Buffalo, New York to make his last recordings. When he got to the studio, he couldn't stand up, so they had to bring him into the recording studio on a cot. He died 2 days later on May 26, 1933. He was 35 years old. A few days later, he was buried in Meridian, Mississippi. Here's the Jimmie Rodgers Museum. Many of his songs are still heard today, such as in the Jailhouse Now. Many people still buy his recordings. His music is timeless and pure. That is why he is the singing brakeman.
Yes, that's it.
All right. T for Texas, T for Tennessee. T for Texas, T for Tennessee. T for Thelma, that gal that made a wreck out of me. If you don't want me, woman, you sure don't have to stall. Lord, Lord. If you don't want me, mama, you sure don't have to stall. 'Cause I can get more women than a passenger train can haul. Oh, I'm gonna buy me a pistol just as long as I'm tall. I'm gonna buy me a pistol just as long as I'm tall. I'm gonna shoot poor Thelma just to see her jump and fall. I'm going where the water drinks like cherry wine. I'm going where the water drinks like cherry wine. 'Cause the Georgia water tastes like turpentine. I'm gonna buy me a shotgun with a great long shiny barrel. Sing 'em, boy. I'm gonna buy me a shotgun with a great long shiny barrel. I'm gonna shoot that rounder that stole away my gal. Oh, lady, rather drink muddy water and sleep in a hollow log. I'd rather drink muddy water and sleep in a hollow log than to be in Atlanta treated like a dirty dog.